the world of transformation. Talms, a charity foundation based in Mumbai, working towards trans community with support of surgery in transiting to their preferred gender option and medical support post-surgery. This platform of cure and ally created to applaud our influencers who bring in to clear the ignorance towards the community and extended help and inclusion to equality and humanity in building an inclusive society. I, Dr. Shilpa, Principal Community and Social Impact Consultant for T-Arms, would like to take you through this beautiful world of transformation. Join in. In our this session, we would like to request our founder Mann Chavan to put in some light over his journey with T-Arms and his dreams further. Stay tuned. Taking you over to Mann Chavan. Welcoming today's guest, our founder and director of T-Arms, Mann Chavan. Mann means heart, feelings, and he's exactly to match the word which is given as his name. Welcome, Mann. Congratulations on T-Arms becoming 1 full year of completion. I'm so happy to be associated with you and T-Arms and would like to know about your journey. Would you like to share in our journey? Yeah, please. Your journey.
Surely, surely. And first of all, I would like to take this platform to thank you to joining our team because there is a series of great work that you have done throughout your years, helping the transgender community in so many platforms. And frankly, I am grateful that you have now become a team of T-Arms and heading this platform to have a social impact altogether throughout the communities in the cure and the allies, and that is great. That is really great. So thank you so much. And yes, we have officially completed 1 year of T-Arms doing its operations. And it's a good feeling. It's a great feeling because when we started, it was all fresh, all new. We were not sure if the government or people around will accept the cause and how far we can go with the legalities and the documentation. So, which was a tedious process, but I'm glad we can accomplish that as well. And that now we are registered in Mumbai, India. And yes, there has been a lot of people I would like to give credit for last 1 year, being my family or my team or all the new members that keep joining every month. And there are I think there is thank yous are not enough. There is a lot of people I'm grateful to have on my team and work towards completing this 1 year. And I look forward for many years, many much more years ahead, as this is my life purpose. So I want to make sure whoever is collaborating along with us grow together and we make a huge social impact, you know and make a difference to live in this world. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So coming to the
We both
point
share the
where
same
you are.
journey.
Yes, big times. We both have experienced certain people. I think you also have a set of things that you have learned throughout your times, your maybe your personal life or
Yes,
your professional life. And I think we share a lot in common. And maybe that's how we connected, and we are on this call today doing the same thing for the
absolutely.
community, right? So yeah, that's great to have you around, Shilpa. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, you go ahead, ask me anything that you have. I will try to
Yeah,
be as honest
I'm
as I.
so curious to know about your journey from the
Thank
time that you have discovered and then, up till now. I would like to know
you.
everything in detail because that is the transformation that's happened, and that transformation has to come in, in use to many people who actually want to come out and
Yes,
experience this beautiful way of transformation. Please,
yes.
could you,
So
yeah,
basically,
talk on it.
if I have to talk about my personal journey, it had been now 18 years now in transition. I am 33 years old, living in Mumbai, born and brought up in Mumbai, and with in a way. Where I come from, I think it's an outskirts of Mumbai. Maybe I would have been not sure, but maybe the first trans person in around 40 kilometers of my area. So there was no knowledge or idea about what I was going through back then. but I remember some people would call me a certain names, and I didn't know why were they, any different towards me, because frankly they were able to see some difference in me as a female. They were not agreeing to the stereo, like I was supposed to be in a certain way and I was not. And I think people could find out there was something different about me before I could, before I could research. But luckily, in my areas, there was this cyber cafes. So I went there and I looked for different questions to find and figure out what exactly was the thing with me, because I knew I was inclined towards girls, and I'm still inclined towards girls. But yes, I was inclined towards girls, and but my interest was not to be intimate with them in the same body, you know, and I wanted to know what exactly is the term. So I remember I searched for it on Google, and I realized that there was this cosmetic surgeons who can do anything. So this was my perception at the age of 17, that if you go to a cosmetic surgeon, they can do anything. I was like, maybe they have an answer. So there's this place, a cosmetic cleaning I went to in Bandra in Mumbai, and I tried to reach out, and I was 17, so not everybody was keen to answer my questions. And but there was this lady, and she's still in contact with me. She has helped, a doctor, of course, a cosmetic surgeon, who helped me through this entire process till I could get my surgeries. So she helped me understand that there is a doctor in Delhi, uh, and I will not give out names here, but there is a doctor in Delhi, and that I should go and meet him. So I was like, perfect. I took a train from my central, 17 years old, left alone to 48 hours of trains. I reached there. I think the 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 environment of technologies around us right now, the kind of openness with the topic of transgenders was not back then, right? I'm talking about 18 years now, and 18, 14 years now, roughly, right? When I actually started looking for doctors, that was around 14 years old. And I realized that the reception was not that friendly. People were not, anticipating me in a certain way. There were a lot of people thinking that I'm just a young boy, and I want to change into a female, and they were not aware that I was actually coming from a female to male surgery, say they already
Mm-hmm.
took me as a boy, because I always passed very well as a tomboy, boyish, kiddish kind of, So I was named so many things, but it was only to my surprise to find out that I had something called gender dysphoria, and the way to get out of it is through medical help. And medical help was one of the only options back then. Right now people have a choice to choose or not to choose a medical transition, right? Which I respect
Mm-hmm.
everyone's decision of how they want to go about it. But with me, I wanted to transition medically, so I opted to start. I got back to Mumbai. I started doing a few of my affidavits and legal documentation to pursue the surgeries. I went to my endocrinologist, my psychiatrist, everything by myself. At the same time, my family was having challenges, right? It's all new, right? And
Correct.
coming from a place like a village kind of place in India, I think it is very difficult for others to understand. They knew, they were okay with the fact that I am, people calling me tomboy, but they were not
Mm-hmm.
very open to the fact that I got to change or do a surgery, or that I had certain something big as an issue. But over the period of time, I have been come across a very supportive and understanding family. I think I owe them big time, because a part of me, what I could achieve so far, is only because of my family, very specifically my mom and my sisters. And my brother has been a silent supporter, so but he was also there, and he we all have got together somehow in the long run. But I never faced any major family issues as such. It just took time for acceptance to come naturally. I think that was only it. So I think, so forth, I am glad that I started the transition process, and I'm glad that I could do my surgeries. And something was always, there was like some supernatural power, I must say, something always helping me, guiding me to the right people, helping me with the right kind of information. And here I am today trying to help somebody who is in my situation currently, who can get a help from this whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, so that's my
That's
story.
so giving. That's so giving, because when we experience something that we've been lacking, and we get it, it's gratitude, and you are so giving. Tams is doing a wonderful job, and that's the reason why I feel great feeling, to be associated with T-Arms. So,
Thank you.
Mann, whom do you admire the most? I mean, amongst your
Admire the
friends,
most,
family. Yeah,
family,
I mean,
friends.
somebody
Well,
who really influences you as a person.
I think
Who's
it will be my
influenced you?
elder sister, my elder
Okay.
sister. So you have this story in a way where something with do with. I'm not a religious person as such, but I'm a lot spiritual. But Krishna and the Krishna's mother, right? Who was
Hmm.
not actually the mother, but actually raised him to be a man and of his own qualities. I think that's somebody, Yashoda, right? Am I right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So the Yashoda in my family, I must just put it that way, because although my mom has given me birth, of course, but the lady who brought me, guided me, made me or crafted me into a person that I am, is actually my elder sister. So, and also because I lost my father when I was 13 years old in my ninth grade. So she has been not just a support to me, but my entire family. She is a bit elder to me. I will not give out the age because she will get really upset if I told people her age. But she's a bit elder to me, so she always was like a mother figure, right? And I think I adore her the most. If there is anything ever that tries to hurt her or harm her, I don't think I will even. Wait back to make sure that person regrets hurting my sister. So I think my sister Sheetal has been a great motivation. She has been a backbone to me throughout this time, and she has always given me some critical advices which I can't not always follow, but I always listen to them, and most of the time they are actually always working for my good. You know, so she is the kind of person I admire. I'm blessed to have in my life. In a way, I'm blessed to have her. Yes.
Lucky you. And bless you
Thank you.
also with wonderful people around you. Man, but you see, everywhere around, people do not have support of kind where the trans community generally need it. Or not only
Hmm.
trans, the LGBT community, people do not understand. They're ignorant about the fact. What do you think could
Yes.
be an addition to bring forth the enlightenment towards understanding, where a person understands the community very well? We live in a society where of
Yes.
different religion, culture, we all stay together.
Yes.
Unless and until it is taught and understood in the society that we all are equal, we
Yes.
won't understand, the difference. It is always going to be unequal. So, what do you
Yes.
think can be an additional thing? Not only as influencers,
Uh,
Tiams is doing a great job, but what else could we do it? Do
so
bring in
for
a
me,
change.
I think what can make a major difference is the very essence of humanity. Okay,
Mhm.
because since we have brought up this question about the transgenders specifically, well, everybody from the LGBTQ, the entire community faces certain challenges uh, from the society. Okay, may it be acceptance, maybe getting a right job, maybe getting a little respect in the social endurance. There could be so many things, but if I have to just bring out the basics of things, okay, that will be if you make a general person's life happy. For example, if you have a friend, you would not talk to him in an angry manner, or you will not address him in a certain disrespectful way, right? Because he's your friend. Or you will not do that the
Yes.
same with the family. So the very essence, if there is somebody from the trans community who walks up to you, may it be a sex worker, may it be somebody from, because unfortunately they have to do a job as a profession, take up a profession which maybe they are not happy with, but they do not have an option here. So if you respect what they're doing, is because they're doing it for their well-being. They're doing it to survive, right? So if you happen to see a trans person walking, just walking by the street, do not pass a comment. Do not look or stare at them as if you have just seen somebody as an alien walking around, right? So I
Yes.
think your eyes can make a lot of difference. Your tongue can make a lot of difference, and this is just the basics. It's like you just the way you would talk to your friend, to your family. I would request people who are watching this video, or people who share this video and they reach out to people, to try and understand we are all humans. What is physical, what is intimate, what is their sexual preferences should not be your business. It should be purely a respect given to a person because they're alive, because they're a human being. That's it. And I think if people get to that point where they could just respect everybody for being whoever they are without a judgment, I think a smile on their face, maybe can light up the atmosphere. Maybe, hi, how are you? Can, help them feel better that, they are wanted. Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
that are the certain points that will really make a difference. Yes.
These points have to be inculcated right from the beginning, I
Yes.
think so. It cannot be induced suddenly, but yes, it has to be inculcated, because that's what, when I got into working with trans for the past 22 years, this
Right.
same feeling came, because when they used to pass by us, I used to see the expressions of people giving them, kind of an
Yes.
expression, a hate expression. It used to put me
Right.
off, because it was very annoying to see somebody treating another human in a
Right.
peculiar manner. So that really triggered, probably. And also, the family always supported the thought that we are all equal. So
Right.
fortunately, we had that equality kind of a feeling in the family. We were inculcated with these kind of values where humanity prevails and all are equal.
Yeah,
That's how
it
we
comes
treated,
from the
yes.
very
But this,
basics. Yes. Yes.
yes,
It
yes.
comes from the
And I
very
think this
basics.
has to be, yeah, this has to be taught right from the beginning, that we all are equal. It cannot be just taught when you're grown up and, okay, you have to
Yes.
respect. It happens, so
Yes.
it's difficult for people to understand.
Yeah,
Yes,
sometimes it is
Man,
also
you,
breaking down those patterns. See, it is not a mistake
yes,
of our grandparents or parents. It is not their mistake because they were also brought up in a certain pattern. And
correct.
if they cannot break the cycle, you got the chance to do that. You got a chance to
Yes,
change the way the thoughts you have about people, about the community. You can make a change, a small little change in your own way. It doesn't have to be being an activist or coming out to the entire community. You can do it your simple way by just being nice to someone, and I think,
yes.
yeah, that's what we need. Yes. Yes, that's what
Correct,
we need.
correct. It's been nice, and it's been treating everybody equally. Man,
Agree.
you have had an interesting journey, which you have just explained us how you went through. What do you have in future for T-Arms and people of this community? What all have you planned? What is their vision further that you have? I'm so sure it must be very exciting, and we
Yes.
all want to know about it. Could you
Yes.
please tell us?
Yes, the whole idea, firstly, to start transitional, transgender transitional surgery grant was the idea to help them pursue people who want to or wish to pursue their surgery to reach our platform and receive the surgery for free. So it is a complete free platform for people to use. At the same time, uh, I have come across during my transition. This is very personal, and I felt the need for something like this to be incorporated. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
where I realized that there are people from the community. So, for example, when I was a teenager, okay, and if I had any chronic pain in my chest or in my stomach, I would not go to visit any hospital or doctors. I will rather take the medications back at home and try to, you know, as much as I could, try to subside it or try to show it's all okay and pretend everything is good. These are the kind of things I did, and there are a lot of people who are very aware about their bodies, especially people who are in their transition, people who have not yet reached a certain mark after their surgeries. They're very hesitant to open up to their doctors. They're very hesitant to open up to any kind of surgical procedures, or like, for example, appendix, or somebody has a chest congestion, or has to go through a kidney, whatever, XYZ surgical issues. People do not go and visit the doctors, and so did I did not go. I was in heavy fever for a very long time till it reached and understood that it was typhoid, right? And then I have to be admitted. But I was very hesitant. I was very rebellious about the idea that I want to not go to the hospital. The idea behind this is people are not very happy with their bodies, and they at the same time do not want to sit across a doctor or a panel of people and talk about their transition. So they're very hesitant about opening up their body because they don't like how their body is in that particular situation. You understand me, right? So
Yes.
if it means a surgery, that means if it is a person who has a uterus and is living a life as an identity as a male, they are scared to go for a sonography or anything of that sort, or an X-ray,
Mhm.
which will identify that they are not a male and that they are a
Okay.
female in real. You understand?
Hmm.
So what happens in
Yes,
this
yes,
case is
absolutely.
they try to hide such certain things. I did
Okay.
my part of doing that and pulling it on my body for a long. So my idea here is, along with the transitional surgeries that we are already working towards, making sure we also arrange and have the post-surgery care soon enough in India for our applicants to rest and recover. The next future plan that I have is have to have a multi-speciality hospital for transgenders with a zero cost, so they don't have to pay anything, so they don't have to be ashamed of their surgery, they're ashamed of their body, or they do not have to be feeling judged by anybody, and they can just walk up to the doctors, talk to them about any kind of chronic head pain, body pain, they have a fracture, whatever it is, it will be a multi-speciality. So I'm planning to work on that. We are actually working in the progress to, because running a hospital and setting it up is a huge responsibility. And I know we are just 1 year old, but there's so much that we can have plans, and I have great team at the same time. So I'm sure Shilpa, you and the other team members, we can make things happen one day at a time for sure. But I don't think that it's unachievable. It is just a matter of time that our future plans would be also something that we will do a call and talk about someday. Like it will really be into reality anytime. So hoping for the best, my dears. Hoping for the best. So a
Absolutely. And I'm
multi-specialty
so sure
hospital.
you will do it.
Yeah, I'm sure too. Knowing the kind of person I am, sometimes I feel I'm over ambitious at times. I work a lot. I am a workaholic. Yes, I try to keep a balance between my personal life and my work life. But at the same time, if I have given a goal, I make sure I give my 100%, my 200, whatever it takes to make that thing happen. So yes, I hope a lot of people can get connected to my energy, come together, and you know do a lot of things together. And collaboration is also a possibility here. So let's see how things goes. I know it will be towards the positive, but yes, I am excited. I am happy. Yes.
No wonder I call transgenders beautiful people. Honestly,
Oh
because when
yeah.
I see the beauty in them, honestly, it is so much of energy. It is energy of two genders together, and that's very rare in the Hindu mythology. We do have Ardhanarishwar, which is the
Oh
energy
yes.
combination, and all the transgenders do carry it. They are
Yes.
semi-celestial, and I really feel they are different from this world. I've also noticed, Man, that they are extremely creative. Okay, a far excellent
Yeah.
creative personality than the others.
I
They are
think
God
what
gifted, and
I think. I am so sorry to cut you off. Because
No
before I
problem.
could forget. So the whole idea about see, everybody is creative in their own ways. I think what happens is we have cut down on restrictions at a very young age. Okay, restriction from the
Hmm.
society, restriction from people who tell us what we should do, what we should not do. The whole boundaries have been brought down at a very young age. Like during the teenage
Okay.
time, when a person goes through the whole transition, we break those boundaries, and we get out
Yes.
of the limits of human being a human. And I think that's the difference in the entire LGBT community. Everyone, the allies, everybody has it. The whole idea is who taps into that creativity, and who does not. I think everybody has it. I just believe that we are just blessed that
Absolutely. I
we
have
have been
seen and
noticed.
noticed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we have been noticed.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you, so much, Shilpa. And I know that
Thank you, Man.
this is one thing I will be always remembering, the first call with you on this platform. And thank you for having this beautiful initiative taken for in regards to T-Arms to bringing the community together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Man, for giving me this platform and to explore further and help out so many. I am really grateful to be associated with TIAMS, and this has been a wonderful talk. Thank you so much. God bless
Same
you
here.
and your
My dear,
endeavors to
thank you
be
so
achieved.
much.